Hey, what's up guys? It's your boy the Fice back at it with another Raid Shadow Legends video. But if it's your first time here, and it most likely is guys, because believe it or not, if you are watching this video right now, it's actually on the new channel. We are starting from scratch. Currently we have 21 subscribers. So if you are familiar, you know who I am. Definitely be sure to subscribe to this channel because we are trying to reach our goal of 1,000 subscribers. We're building from the ground up and I need all your support. But hit that subscribe button, leave a like, leave a comment, let me know what you guys think. Also guys, there is another game that is supporting this channel. It's Dragon Champions. Check this out really quick if you wanted to use the promo code. This video was brought to you by Dragon Champions, guys. If you wanted to support the channel but also play an amazing game, here's how you can use our promo code to help us continue further. If you're doing this, you would go up here on the top right corner and click that cogwheel, hit use promo code, type in Fice gift, and then hit OK. And you actually get some rewards, guys, for doing that. So not only are you getting amazing rewards out of it, you're also supporting the channel. So definitely be sure to do this when you're playing this game. Thank you guys so much, and let's continue with the video, baby. Also, I did want to say, guys, if you wanted to support the channel, definitely be sure to check out the YouTube description below. There's an Etsy link for our storefront. We have t-shirts and coffee mugs. We got more things in the future, but definitely show some love and support and start rocking some Fice gear. Alright guys, so now that we got that out of the way, the next thing I definitely do want to talk about is the guide that we are going to be introducing here. And yes, we are introducing Shirimani, guys. I did do a very interesting build that a lot of people don't do, so I'm really going to enjoy discussing this with you guys and the approach that I did and why I did it, and I think it's actually fairly fun. So Shirimani is an amazing support character who is a force character. Right off the bat, I'm going to tell you what I feel. Shirimani has some good moves in regards to Spider, but because she is a force character, it kind of... If you ever watched my Baroness guide, my Infernal Baroness guide on the previous channel, because Baroness was a force character, it basically makes the Spiderlings want to attack, but because Shirimani is a force character, it also makes them want to attack her. So she can be good for Spider based on the composition. Like if you did a composition of like Tormin as PvP build, which I mean like you go into the damage build, where I did have a Tormin guide explaining that. He's right now an arena build, so he wouldn't be good. But if you had a combination of Tormin with her and also you had Ultimate Gaelic, that's a really good combination for doing a lot of damage output and sustaining stuff, followed by having maybe a Scar Torsus just to put that attack buff. But essentially Shirimani I use for a lot of other things. I will do some arena fights so you guys can see that in action, but let's discuss what I kind of went through, and we'll first discuss the base stats, guys. So let me move my camera a little to the center. I think it'll be a little easier. Actually, maybe just a little to the left. I think the bottom left will be good here. So if you look at her HP is actually really nice, guys. Her attack is actually really balanced, as well as her defense. It's a very balanced character in the sense of you can decide to go on which type of approach you want to go with Shirimani, whether you want to go fully offensive or if you wanted to go defensive. In my case, because she's a support character, I want most utility out of her because she does a lot of freezing and stuff like that. So I decided to go for a support defensive build. But if you look at her speed's over 100, which is really nice. Her crit rate is 15%, which is normal. Crit damage is 50. Her resist is 10 higher than normal. It's usually 30, and her accuracy is 0. So based on that, you can kind of see how you would want to play Shirimani. Shirimani can be played on both ends as an offensive or defensive character, but I chose to go on a defensive route, guys. So what I'm going to state right now is if you look at these stats here, and we'll take a look at the total stats in a bit because I know you guys are very interested in that. I tried my best with the gear I had to focus on HP, defense, speed, and then resistance and accuracy. Accuracy is huge, guys. Always try to go for over 200 if you can. So that is essentially the type of thing I went for. I do have like a decent amount of attack going into this character, which isn't bad. So I kind of try to keep them balanced. My crit rate is really low, unfortunately, but I do sometimes run Scar Torsus in the same composition. So that or Bellinor in the same composition. So that extra 30% does help with that. So it kind of gives some type of balance to it. But like I said, I mainly focused on giving her a really good defensive build. So the pieces that we kind of went for were 2 pieces of speed, because we did want to get her decently fast, at least in the arena aspect of things. And then I went 4 pieces of reflex gear, guys, because the way I saw it is, if you look at what the reflex does, is 30% chance to reduce random skill cooldown. So let me give you a guide on my thought process when it came to this character. We're going to jump to skills really quick so you guys can understand my position on that. If you look at Ice Storm, Ice Storm attacks all enemies, has an 80% chance of freezing the debuff for 1 turn. Fills the champion's turn meter by 10% for each enemy attacked. If you think about this from a dungeon perspective, guys, that means that she is going to have an 80%, and then it buffs to go up to 100%. So basically, the thought process is, if she goes, gets 50% turn meter, freezes them, she basically goes again. So now there's basically essentially 2 turns of decreasing cooldown if it was in a rotation where rejuvenating wave was on cooldown. So there's a 30% chance 2 times that she can go there, and not to mention, because she froze them, she gets to go a 3rd time. So there's a lot of chances where this person could get a reduced cooldown timer, and because Ice Storm is essentially a 5-turn and rejuvenated wave is a 4-turn, having that 30% chance going frequently is actually a really good thing, also when you're tying it into speed. And then she also has other freeze attacks for her A1. It just seemed like a very viable character to go for reflex on this, based on those that ideology. So that's why I went for reflex, guys. It's a very unique build, and I definitely do love it, and I have a lot of fun with it. So you guys are going to be able to check this out. But let's go into some of the stats. Let's look at the total stats really quick, just so you guys can see what's going on. So as you see here, we have 153 points on accuracy. We get 40 from the Great Hall, not too much from there. We get 10 from accuracy, totaling us up to 203. Definitely, when you're trying to use this character, try to get the accuracy all the way up there, because the chance of her freezing targets are basically guaranteed as long as you have the accuracy for it. Then you're going to want to get some resistance, because you definitely don't want this character to get stunned as much or anything like that. So that's a really nice thing to have. You definitely want to have a decent amount of speed, guys. I would say my speed is actually pretty low. I would love to be at least over a little 200 to kind of be nice, but it's still not bad at the end of the day. And then, like I said, defensive characters, so we're going HP and we're going defense. The fact that we got some stuff on attack is cool, but that's really the main idea of what we're going for here, guys. So I just wanted to show you the total stats really quick. So let's look at what we have some stats here for. So we have attack, obviously flat. The top items are always going to be the flat stats of the consistent ones, but we have HP 7%. That's what really sold me on this, with the 5% speed. Accuracy is nice here, but like I said, I say in all the videos, you're going to want to have them in the neck and banner, but for having HP and speed here, I'll take that as a win. So that's why I kind of went with that. And it's a 6-star item. So I was like, all right, cool. So then we go to the helm. Helm gives us HP. So that is always great, because you know it is. We have resistance 27, which is nice. We have speed 4, and then we have defense 5%. Those 3 stats there are really awesome, guys. So I definitely do love it. Crit rate is whatever. It's Italian, so I'm not too stressing about it. Now we go to the shield, 6-star shield, defense 265, really cool. We get the speed 12, we get 2 rolls on that, and then we get flat HP. Not the best item in the house, but it's still a good item, because we do have that speed benefit and we get some HP out of it, and it's a 6-star defensive shield, so that's cool. Then we go into our gloves, guys. If we were trying to be offensive, if we wanted to alternate from being more defensive, here is where you would probably go for crit rate, guys. This would be the time where you actually switch to get at least 50% crit rate here. I decided to go for defense 50%, because I want her to sustain and continue freezing people and kind of outlasting in the match. So we did defense 50%, attack, defense 50% here. We got attack 5%, which is whatever. We got resistance 29. We got speed 4, and we got accuracy at 10, which is really awesome, guys. Then over here, we went for chest. We got HP 50%, because we want to have a health pool. So we're not going to go defense, you know. We're going to try to get some bigger health pool to mitigate the amount of damage, but then we can heal a lot. So we had 50% HP, we got more accuracy, we got flat HP. It's overall, honestly, looking at this item, it's not that great, but I did go for the set bonus of the speed, and it did have the accuracy on 2 rolls, so I was like okay with it. You can do a lot better here, guys. You can get HP percentage here. You can get, well, you can't go at HP percentage, nix that, because we're already going over there, but we could get defense percentage here. That would be really nice to kind of help with that. Defense percentage would be nice. Getting maybe a little bit of I mean, yeah, defense percentage is really the one I would want to go for, and I would say, and speed. Defense percentage and speed, and I would have been kind of content with this for the most part. Yeah. So it would have been HP percentage I'm content with. Accuracy, okay, I could deal with that. Then I would go defense percentage and speed, and then I would be well off on that. So that would be a really good overall set piece in my eyes. Then we went for the reflex boots, guys. 6-star, speed 45, really nice. We got defense 7%. We got 2 rolls on flat. I wish it went on the percentage, but you take what you can get. HP 6% here, really nice. And then we ended with accuracy. This is overall not a bad set of boots for being a 6-star, so I'm actually kind of happy for that. And then let's go talking about the ring, amulet, and banner, guys. So for the ring, I did go for attack just to have a little bit of something, but I did like that the HP rolls were 13%. You can go defense here, and that would be cool. There's nothing wrong with going for that, guys. I think I just went for that because in my case, I didn't have the best items, and this was like the highest item I could go for. I can go for HP here and be a little more tankier, but I kind of balanced it out. But I would probably, you know what, if I would swap something, maybe if I wanted to do a little less damage but still just do a lot of CC, I could probably swap for this. But I decided to keep it a little bit balanced, and I went for attack. So attack 5%, HP 13% roll, really nice here. Defense 13 flat, whatever, and HP flat. But you can go either way in this route, guys, because my character currently isn't dying. Like, I haven't seen her really die, so I kind of been okay with having her in this kind of state for the most part. So it kind of works out, especially when I'm doing it in arena and I'm doing it in the other dungeon runs. But you can go for an HP build here and it would be okay, or you can go for a defensive build, because like I said before, guys, the stats are pretty balanced. You do get a little more attack here, but yeah, that's the reason why I kind of went a little bit balanced for the most part. So the next thing that we went for here is the necklace. We did defense 225 here because I didn't go for crit damage, guys, because we don't have crit rate. So it kind of balances it out here, like I said, there's like that whole balancing act. So then we got crit damage 5%, which is whatever. We got accuracy 28, which was awesome. I would really love to have some resistance here. I was going to say resilience. And then HP being flat is fine too, because obviously these are all flat, except the only percentage you can get on a neck is going to be crit damage. And then last but not least, for banner, you go for accuracy, guys. We got 2 speed rolls, really awesome. We got a defensive roll here. We got defense flat, and then attack. HP would have been nice, but I'm happy that we kind of got this full set to kind of get it all done. So that's really kind of what I went for the most part, guys. I went for a little bit of damage output just to kind of keep it balanced. I do have some crit buff characters that do help kind of bring her to that point, so when she does actually crit, she doesn't do too bad damage, but she's mainly a defensive character for a lot of CC for the most part, and that's really what I use her for. So when that reduced cooldown comes with her skill sets, it's really great. So that's why I went for reflex, and then I went for speed. So now that we discussed the artifacts, let's start discussing a little bit about the skills. Alright, guys, so for the skills, we're going to go to Bolt of Cold, attacks 3 times at random, has a 15% chance of placing a freeze debuff for 1 turn. This is a pretty good move, especially when you're attacking 3 times, 15%. It's not too shabby, because one of them can potentially land. This is not the item that I'm hoping for someone to get frozen, but it has the capability of doing so. Rejuvenating Wave is actually really awesome, and I do love it. Rejuvenating Wave and Ice Storm is what really makes me happy. Heals one ally by 50% and other allies by 20% of their max HP. Places a 15% continuous heal buff for 2 turns on targets with full HP. That is really awesome, guys. I really do love that she brings the team back up, so it's a really good move. Ice Storm is the one that we discussed earlier, where it attacks all enemies and then has an 80%, but then you increase the debuff chance to 100% of placing a freeze debuff for 1 turn. Fills this champion's turn meter by 10% for each enemy attacked. Now, if you did want to use her for Spider, because she attacks all spiders, basically she gets an instant turn, which is absolutely awesome, guys. So this is where reflex is really awesome as well. But like I said, because she's a force affinity character, like, she still can be good, but she's not the character I would always use, because like I would do a different composition to kind of help her out, specifically a composition that does a lot of crowd control and does a lot of dot damage or something like that, to basically kind of keep her safe in that sense. But she works well. Like, I've done like dragon runs with her, I've done ice golem runs with her, I've done Fire Knight runs with her. She is pretty good basically all around, and I've done arena with her, so I definitely do love her kit. Her kit is actually really good. And then her aura is just increase ally defense and faction crisp by 33%. So if you didn't have a lead for the elves, there you go right there, guys. So let's get into the masteries, guys. As you can see in the masteries, guys, we went for an arena defensive support build. That's kind of the build that I do go for. I did go into bulwark for her, which is pretty awesome, but if you're trying to do a spider build with her, it can kind of bite her in the butt, because again, she's a force affinity character, so you don't want her taking damage for anyone. But because I'm using her for arena, this is the kind of build that I went for, guys, and I definitely did go for a support build in this case. This one, I mean, I kind of wanted to... Spirit Haste is really good in the sense, and that's why I kind of went for a little bit of attack, is just in case it does happen, she can have enough speed to go really fast, guys. But you see, you can't go for Master Hexer. It's the best route that you can go. I'm trying to think of like if there was another better route. Increases the places of any debuff from skills by artifacts, and nope, she's a freeze character. So the best way you can go down here is essentially, yeah, you can go up to lasting gift. You can go up to lasting gift. So what you can do is you can go into cycle of magic just to go into lasting gift, guys. You can do that, and that's not a bad idea as well. There's a lot of ways to kind of peel this character for sure. So that was the mastery, guys, for the most part. You can basically just take a look at these and see how it is for the most part. I don't want to go through them to take up too much time, but you can kind of pause the video and go from here. So let's now get into the fun aspect, guys. I think we're going to do arena first, because I think arena is going to be much more fun for you guys. All right, guys, so let's do some arena with Shirimani, right? Yo, let's have some fun, baby. Let's have some fun. What composition can we run in this case? Like, I'm basically doing some funny runs, but it's basically the type of... Yeah, you know what? Let's try this. This will be interesting. This will be interesting. Why not? Okay, so we get to go first, and we also have Torment to freeze things. We got people freezing. I can do a turn meter drop because they're frozen. Ooh. No heal. I would love to get an attack in first. It's, you know, we went too fast on the turn meter drop to actually make the assessment. I definitely want to take a look and verify that, fam. Let's do it again. We could try this. Let's try this combination. Let's see how we do against them. All right, so I'm gonna freeze them. I'm gonna hit her. I'm gonna go for a shield. And then I'm gonna go for a provoke. Alright, so we're gonna slow this down. And I'm gonna see how much percentage they drop. We're gonna have to do that one more time. Definitely gonna have to do that one more time. But we get to see some Shirimani fighting in action, baby. I actually like using Ultimate Gaelic. Ultimate Gaelic's such a beast. Alright, let's do this. Let's try this. Alright, so this is going to be a little scary, but we're going to try to see if we could freeze some other people in the process. They didn't get frozen. We could, since they are frozen, just go for a basic stun. I would probably be more inclined to hit the greenery, dude. Yep. Let's drop that provoke or no healing because they're all frozen. Here, I might wanna conserve the heal. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's that percentage, but now we're gonna put all these hots. Or dots, I should say. This is gonna be some good stuff. So let's drop a little stun. I love Tormund's passive with that freeze burn. We could drop a heal here, and that's okay. Or we can analyze to see it again. I'm gonna try to go for this person. That does look like it's 20% on them hitting. That looked like 20% on the meter hitting once. So if it hits other targets, it's still 20%. That's actually not bad. So that's really the gist of it. What if... I'm going to take that away from her. Jesus. Jesus, they got hit hard. That's insane. Just because I like healing. I really do like, it's so fun messing with these characters, like new characters in Arena and just doing stuff. And I know you guys are very intrigued by it. Let's try it again. Yeah, we already used meter on that. But let me know what you guys think for the most part. Alright, so I think that gives a good overview on what Arena's like. Let's start going into the other aspects, guys. I do want to do, like, I want to mess around maybe with a dragon run, a golem run. We can do a fire knight if people want to see that. I definitely wouldn't be down, maybe depending on how long the time frame is. But first, let's do at least a dragon run and an ice golem run. It wouldn't hurt. Alright, guys, so let's do that dragon run. That dragon run. Alright, so we're gonna do this. Going straight into it, fam. Let's have some fun. I even got Cold Heart in the mix, just cuz. Boost meter. I love when she does that move and it just does boost meter. Decrease cooldown procced on the A1. Really awesome stuff. Decrease cooldown procced again. Gotta love that 4-set reflex. You see, if you can see that if you replay it, guys. It's really awesome. It just works really well. You see, we get to use the ice thing again. I just love having that set bonus. It's something like that goes under the radar, you know what I mean? And it's like the characters overall feel very comfortable for the most part. It's like there's not too much problems. Like she can heal if she wanted to. Frozen and stun. There's a lot of CC when it comes to this composition right now because Miscreated Monster and her. And then they're frozen. It's like an Evanescence song, baby. We got this going. It feels really nice to a point when like nothing is happening in a Cold Heart and you're waiting for it to happen. You're waiting for that horrible moment where she just gets one-shotted. But like all the CC is keeping everything on point. That's when it feels good. That's when it feels good. When you can protect someone like Cold Heart from a rainy day. Here we go. Moment of truth, fam. Now, mind you, she is in PvP, in PvP spec, so she doesn't do the, you know, what is it called? Giant Slayer is what you would go for if you definitely were trying to get her just dungeon specific. Because Giant Slayer would help with a lot of damage, specifically on these type of characters. What we're really getting out of her with this is going to be essentially just her heals. She is going to really be protecting people in that essence. Rejuvenating wave with the hot. Everyone else would do the remainder of the damage, guys. Nice. And there we go. We got a dragon run, baby. Ooh! And an ancient shard in the video. And an ancient shard. Oh, it don't get better than this, baby. It don't get better than this. All right, let's see what else we can do, guys. Let's do a Golem run. All right, guys. So let's do Golem 20. What we're going to do here is slightly different. We're going to put Bellinor as the lead for the 24% extra crit. It's actually going to get Shirimani's crit up. Then with the crit buff that he applies, she's going to be at pretty good standing when she's going to get an extra like 60% crit basically, in theory. Well, it's 54 plus the 30, so she's going to technically get 54, guys. I'm just rounding at this point, but she's going to get the 54% crit plus the crit that she has available. She's going to be around 70 something. And then we're going to put Sylar here. I know Sylar could be a little weird on the second wave with reflect damage. We're going to see how this is going to pan out with all the crowd control we have and damage output, but it doesn't hurt to do a little experimentation. Let's have some fun with it, guys. So we froze all these people. The first wave is whatever. We're really not having issues with the first wave. It's really the second wave that's going to be an issue, and then how we handle it. If Sylar is able to manage to get through with all the crowd control we have, then we're basically in the clear. So I'm hoping with her speed reduction, with all the crowd control we have available, with the stuns and the freezes and the fears, that it essentially puts us in a position where reflect damage never happens. And then basically if Sylar would ever attack, do an AoE attack, there's no problem. Good weakened legs. Now we're gonna find out, fam. We're doing some overlapping CC, which is whatever, but I mean, we'll know. We'll know soon enough. Oh my god, yo, the CCs are overlapping, but it's working out. It's working out. I really do love how fast she gets her cooldowns off. And we kind of went through wave 1 and 2 unscathed, which is really cool. Defense down, attack down on everyone, so that's good. It's not as scary. It would have been nice to get a fear off. I'm hoping we could get something out of it. Not bad on damage so far. She used her attack on an AoE when nobody was alive. Good fear. Nice. I definitely like the weakened legs. The weakened legs definitely makes it really nice here. Good stun. Yeah, that attack down from Madame Ceres really does help when it comes to Golem attacking. Because the Ice Golem's AoE attack, the wave, can be really brutal. Oh my god, she just does it when nobody... That's the only downside to that. If she can get synced up, that would be really legit. Good heal. Weakened legs coming through the woodworks, baby. So we got a stun, we got a frozen. So far, the ads haven't been able to do too much of a scary thing on us. Oh, they resisted. Fear and stun. That accuracy drop does also help from time to time. It's taking a little longer to do it, but it's honestly, it feels comfortable. It's not too stressful. I think you guys hear Sky in the background. She's like, why are you talking so loud? I'm trying to sleep. She's like resting over there. So we got a stun. We got, wow. I just like seeing all those debuffs. And mind you, Madame Ceres, a Miscreant Monster, and Shirimani are all PvP spec. And we're doing it. So that's why it's taken a little longer, because none of them are spec for damage output. But it's interesting to see this. Like, even when you don't have them spec'd in that sense, like how they perform. It's not efficient, but they're able to do it, which is cool. It kind of like emphasizes like how good the champions are as a standalone, you know what I mean? Like, can they withstand the damage and still fight? Bellinor will be pumping out the most damage, I think. Oh, we're trying to go. They're trying to go. The AI's trying to go for the kill, fam. AI's trying to go for the kill. They're not even going for the ads. They said audible. I like it. I like it. They knew. They were like, it's time, guys. So that was a Golem run, guys. I'm trying to think, like, yo, should we do a Fire Knight run just for giggles? Do a Fire Knight run? We could try to do a Fire Knight run. I'm not at the end of Fire Knight, so it's like, it's not, I can't really represent too much of it, but she would be good for Fire Knight specifically because her A1 is really nice, and she does help with ads, so it's really good to do that. Yeah, let's see. All right, guys, so we are going to try to do Fire Knight now. Let's, so what I did, I kind of switched some of the things around. I definitely want Rosin in, but Rosin doesn't have good accuracy gear right now, unfortunately. We could try to see how this composition works if it actually pans out, but she would be good for Fire Knight just for the simple fact that she attacks 3 times. The decreased cooldown, man. So right now, I think we're doing Fire Knight 19. Not bad so far. Those waves got handled really well. Heartseeker is in a safe position, which is really cool. And I really do like the combination of Apot's speed. It really takes her stuff to a whole new level, especially with the decreased turn. So far, so good. Oh, man. Yo, are we really locking them down like this? This is amazing. This is the first time I'm kind of seeing this, guys. I have not done Fire Knight 19 yet. So the fact that I'm doing a Shirimani guide and then we're going to do Fire Knight 19 down is going to be interesting to me. So I'm really curious to see if this happens. Oh my God, moment of truth, fam. Oh my God, that turn meter drop. It worked. Can we get that heal? Can we get the heal reduction? Yes. I definitely do like it. This is actually working out really well. I'm kind of blown away. And I like how Apoth and Shirimani are compensating for each other. So if the health is good enough, then she kind of leaves it alone. And it's the same with Apoth. Apoth's priority is only speed and A1ing attacking. If Razin's accuracy was up, which right now he has none, unfortunately, because we just don't have a good banner, this would actually go much smoother. And this is the first time we've down Fire Knight 19, guys, and we got to do it on video. I'm so excited that I got to show you guys this. So I think this is an actual, look at that, best time 329. Actual time 329. It's the first time we've ever done it, guys. So if this doesn't show you how amazing Shirimani is, we did Arena, we did Dragon, we did Fire Golem, we did Ice Golem, we did Fire Knight. We should say Fire Golem at this point because we did it both. What did we get here? It's a crap glove, but we did get to do Fire Knight 19, and now we're on our way to doing a wall check to 20, which we'll do on another video, guys. But this is a good way to close this video, guys. So if you enjoyed the content, if you support what the stuff that we're doing, definitely be sure to hit that subscribe button, leave a like, leave a comment, let me know what you guys think. I definitely love hearing from you guys. Until next time, peace. See you guys. Thank you guys so much for checking out this video, and I'll catch you guys later. See you guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Again, if this is your first time here and you're watching from YouTube, definitely be sure to hit that subscribe button. If you ever come to Twitch, definitely be sure to hit that follow button. Come join us on Discord. The link is below in the YouTube description. Also, last but not least, I want to say major shout outs to the sponsors. If you guys also wanted to financially support the stream, definitely be sure to check out that YouTube description below. There is a Patreon link. And if you can't support financially, don't worry guys, there's other ways you can actually show support. That's getting the word out, sharing the content, letting friends and loved ones know about this this channel. Tell them to come and hang out. Come join us on Discord. You will not regret it. It's the best community / family ever. It says it right there on the freaking board. Yo, thank you guys so much for hanging out. I love you guys so much, and I will catch you guys next time. Let me know in the comments below what you would like to see next, what you think about the video, and so on. I'll catch you guys next time. See ya.